Hey guys, welcome back to Modeling Manhood. So glad you found us here on our channel where we bring you a Bible story and a story from my life and put the two together and encourage you to mirror your Maker and journey with Jesus each day. So for my story today, I'm going to tell you guys about a time when I was on a roof kind of similar to this, only a lot nicer, and got a phone call for an opportunity which ended up being a job and a career change for me at that time. At the time, I was planning on going back and furthering my education, and I ended up taking the phone call and meeting with the gentleman the next day, and he offered me my first teaching position. And since then, it's been all uphill, and it's been great getting to know the community that I get to be an educator in. So thank you, Ron, for that phone call many years ago. So appreciate that. But that day, I was not prepared for what was in store for me or how my life was going to change. I had other plans, but God knew what I needed and knew where He was calling me. I just needed to listen to His advice. In Joshua chapter 3, as the Israelites are approaching the Jordan River, Joshua gives them some simple instructions. In Joshua 3, verse 5, he says this. He goes to the people, "Sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord is going to do a wondrous work." And the sanctification was just cleaning and being prepared so that you could become holy before the Lord. So if there was any sin in your life or anything that you need to make right with another person in the camp, you were to go and make those things right, and so that everything was a clean slate before the next day. And that next day, when they came to the Jordan River, it's really remarkable that the people who hadn't typically seen the Ark of the Covenant was brought out from that temple that they had been making. And the people looked on the Ark, and as the priests carried that Ark of the Covenant into the Jordan River, as soon as their feet touched the Jordan River, the waters backed up. And the time that they were crossing was flood season, so the waters were high. And different commentary says that you could see the water backed up miles and miles and miles away. The Jordan at this time would have been overflowing at its banks. And just the thought of those men stepping in to the Jordan River for that water to just kind of separate, for all the people to see the ark and then to cross over into the promised land that they had been waiting for over 40 years is just remarkable. And I don't know what the Lord's calling you to in your life. Maybe it's just a baby step, stepping out, kind of like those priests did into the Jordan River. Maybe He's asking you to take a giant leap of faith and calling you to a new path in life that you're not sure if you're equipped. He just wants you to be willing. He will equip you. I've heard quotes where it says, God can do extraordinary things with ordinary people. And that's what He's doing with me, and just a chance to share the Bible with you guys each day in a way that He's been preparing me for all these years with all these stories that I get to share with you guys. So when I think about that phone call that day, how it changed my life, I think about that Jordan River and how I needed to take a leap of faith. And I just would encourage you guys to think about where God's calling you. Prepare your heart, sanctify your heart so that you can hear when the Lord is calling or knocking or pounding on the door or just trying to get a hold of you and get your attention. Maybe somebody's going to give you a phone call or change your life. So that's my encouragement to you guys. Remember to mirror your Maker and journey with Jesus each day. And remember, trust God for your leap of faith.